Hey now, I am Mike Shamon and I want to thank you for stopping by watching this video. So if you don't know about me, I'm just going to give you a little background. I am a web designer. I use predominantly WordPress and I've been using it for a while, and I've created tutorials on helping people with WordPress. So right now I'm going to tell you what my best WordPress theme for 2017 is. And there are thousands of WordPress themes to choose from, but there's one theme in particular that I've really been loving, and it's definitely the theme for 2017 for me, and that is Avada. So if you're not familiar with Avada, you can see it at the Avada Market, and it is a multi-purpose WordPress theme. It's #1 selling theme of all time, and there's a good reason for that. The versatility of this theme is amazing. The header styles to choose from, the options, the elements that you can put in place and customize. As you see here, Avada is the Swiss Army knife of WordPress themes. It does everything. That's from the CEO, but that's pretty much my thoughts as well. There's just a lot of great things you can do about it. The customizations, these are all the elements that you can choose from and then customize them, and it works great with WooCommerce. So I'm just going to give you a preview inside of what it looks like, and this is my site. This was made with Avada, and I just use this for blogging, and this is just the basic layout. There's nothing really that special about this, no big slider or anything to that extent. Some of the things you can really do with this are amazing. This is just a simple layout. So when you go to make a new page in Avada, you see this Use Fusion Builder. And this is basically the page builder that gives you the power to do all these amazing designs. There's also the Fusion Slider, which is mainly used for the home page, but you can use the slider anywhere. And then there's also the Fusion Core, and that's really the nucleus of the site, where you can do all the element changes and customizations. But let's go into the Fusion Builder. So if I use Fusion Builder, you see it changes. And then you have this to get started, add a container or add a pre-built page. So they have where you can save your templates, and you can save the containers that you've made, the pages that you've made. Now, they do have demo content. I don't have it loaded on my site, but if you wanted demo content, you can load it, and then it'll appear right here. But if you just want to start building, you just go to the container, and then you choose kind of what column layout you want. And you don't have to worry about this because, or you don't have to worry about changing this, because you can change it on the fly. So let's say I just want one big container. Great. Here are the elements that I can choose from. So there are a lot of different elements here. For now, just go to text block, and then you have your basic text editor right there. And then you can also put in other elements in here, other builder elements. So if you want a button or something like that within that container, you could do that. And then so if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to change this and I want to put something else over on the other side, I can change it like this. Just make that 1/4, duplicate it, change this to 3/4, and now my layout's changed. If I want to duplicate this, just duplicate that. Now let's say this is really special and I want to save something within this. Say this container is something that I'm going to use a lot of, maybe on other pages. Maybe it's a call to action to say, call us today, click here now. Maybe it's a call to action. I want it to look the same on every single page. So what I would do is I would just go over here, hit this little drive, enter the name, save container. All right, and now it's saved. So now I can go to a new page, start designing it. Oh yeah, let me throw that call to action in there, go to that container, load it, and it'd be right there, and I won't have to do any extra work. It's already done for me once. Now, one of the other cool features of this is, or the more options they have within inside the page is right here. So let's say you had your slider. You can choose whatever slider you want to use. It comes with the layer slider, the fusion slider, slider revolution, and elastic slider. Each one of them has their own special thing that they do. Slider revolution is really cool, although there is a little bit of a learning curve with that one. But needless to say, that's a slider option. And then, if you want to edit some page settings, changing the header. This is cool if you want to just do a blank page. So you're just doing like a landing page. You don't want to display the header. You just go to no, and it takes off all the menu options. So if you want to do some marketing or just an individual landing page, that's a great option for that. You can also choose the background image and things to that extent, or change your menu if you wanted to. The footer can be customized inside the other theme options that we'll show you in a minute, but on here you can also choose to display it or not. The sidebars, you can choose any of the sidebars that you have. You can make as many sidebars as you want. You can choose the position of them. You can have a dual sidebar. If you have a dual sidebar, you can choose which one goes where. Background image again. All these items are in the main theme options, but if you want to individually do a different page, that's what this is kind of for. The page title, if you want to hide it or not hide it, or just the default. So now let's go into the theme options to where you can really change everything in the real main nucleus of the site. So it's in the Fusion core, and this is where you can change all your options. Okay. So as you can see, it has a long list of options, and inside of these is each sub options and everything else. So there's a lot to choose from. You can see the different header styles. What's cool about these headers is that you can customize what's over here. So right here you can customize this information. You can customize these social icons. And this is where you would choose. So if you want header content 1, you would choose contact info, which is right here, and you can choose this. You could make this a clickable link if you put some HTML code in here. So right when they come up on your mobile phone, they can click that link, which is great. If you go to the social icons now, this is where you add your social icons, but there's also a place to add a custom icon. So it's cool if you want to do your app, if you have like an app logo, if you have some to that extent, you can do that right here. There's also a place for custom CSS, and then the Fusion Builder elements. So these are all the elements that are inside the Fusion Builder. So a button, this would be your default button settings right here. Whatever you wanted. So all your default buttons would look like that. Now, when you use the Fusion Builder and select button, you can choose the custom setting and customize your own button settings within that one. So if you want that button to be orange or red or whatever color you need it to be, you could do that as well inside of the Fusion Builder on each individual page or each individual button. And then if you needed all orange buttons for that page, what you would do is just duplicate that button you just made and then edit the text and edit the link. But these are a lot of, just the colors, the text, those types of items. There's not many FAQ element changes, but they have a really cool FAQ accordion that it generates. So you can see all the options you have there just within the Fusion Builder elements. If you want to style your forms, so you can choose the height, the color of the text, the border colors, the background colors It's very easy to change. That's what the advantages of having the paid premium theme is. You don't have to go and code all this stuff yourself. You don't have to find how to code the form text color or the border color. You don't have to do all that with the paid premium theme. That's why this theme is so powerful. The feature image rollover, you set your colors, so if somebody rolls over, it's so easy to customize. This is where you have your Google Analytics code. And it also lets you control your logo, the margins on the logo, your default logo and retina sizes for mobile and for desktop versions. It also allows you to do the favicon up at the top corner. So this is very easy to do. And then you can see Apple iPod icon, Apple iPhone icon. So that's pretty cool. That, there's no coding for that, and that's what a free theme doesn't do for you. This is why the premium themes are premium. This is why it's such a cool feature to mess around with here. So to wrap things up, Avada is definitely my best WordPress blog theme of 2017. The versatility of it is just amazing, and it's definitely the best theme of 2017. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you like the video and for more videos. And then look for the link in the description to the Avada theme. You can go ahead and check it out. Go to the live preview and check out all the demos they have there. And those are really cool as well. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the other side.